300,000 years ago, there was no Google, no iPhones, no air conditioning. Humans who lived then had no way to predict the future or even know what the next day would bring. But despite this uncertainty, they managed to survive. So how did they live? Let's take a journey back in time and find out. The year is 300,000 BCS. Picture a vast African plain bathed in the golden light of dawn. The landscape stretches as far as the eye can see, dotted with acacia trees and dotted with termite mounds. A lone watering hole shimmers in the distance, a lifeline in this sea of grass. Here, amidst the awakening chorus of insects and birds, a small group of humans stirs. Our ancestors, Homo sapiens, have risen to greet the day. They stand naked except for simple adornments made of animal skins and feathers. Their bodies bear the marks of their hunter-gatherer life, lean and muscular from a lifetime of pursuit and gathering. Their faces are weathered, tanned by the relentless sun, and their eyes are keen, constantly scanning for signs of danger or sustenance. These early humans are not the solitary wanderers of some romantic imagination. They travel in a tight-knit clan, their social bonds forged in the crucible of countless hunts and the intimate rituals of daily survival. Within this group, roles are defined. The men, taller and stronger, are the hunters, wielding spears crafted with sharp flint arrowheads. The women, equally vital, are the gatherers, their knowledge of edible plants and medicinal herbs invaluable. Together, they form a microcosm of humanity, a community bound by shared purpose and the ancient ties of kinship. Their day begins with a gathering of plants. Women and children venture out, collecting berries, tubers, and fruits. The men stay behind, sharpening their tools and preparing for the hunt. When the time comes, the men silently arm themselves with their spears. The weapons aren't just tools, they're symbols of power, each one a potential harbinger of success in the dangerous game of survival. As they track their prey, they move with the stealth and grace born of necessity, their bodies honed by generations of pursuit. The hunt is fraught with danger. They stalk their prey, taking careful aim when the moment presents itself. The kill is swift, a testament to their skill, but also a sobering reminder of the brutality of their world. The successful hunt is a celebration, a communion of man and beast. The kill is respected, the meat shared. Each member of the clan partakes, drawing sustenance not just for the body, but for the spirit. The leftover bones and hides are not wasted. They are carefully preserved for future use. Nothing is discarded in this world of scarcity and waste not. As night falls, the clan gathers around a crackling fire. The warmth is as comforting as the flickering flames dance in the darkness, chasing away not just the chill, but the lurking fears of the night. Stories are exchanged, memories of hunts past, warnings of dangers lurking in the shadows. Around the fire, the clan is not just a family, it's a society. Laws are discussed, strategies for the next day are planned, and the bonds of kinship are strong. Life 300,000 years ago was harsh, unforgiving, yet these early humans found ways to make it bearable, even joyful. They created tools, hunted for food, told stories around campfires, and perhaps even dreamed of a better tomorrow. Their lives, though removed from ours by millennia, had the same fundamental joys and sorrows, hopes and fears. They were, in essence, us, but they were also products of their time, shaped by an era that had yet to see the rise of civilization. Back then, the world looked vastly different from today. Glaciers sculpted vast landscapes, woolly mammoths roamed the earth, and giant ground sloths slumbered through forests. Climate change painted a canvas of ice and thaw, forcing these early humans to adapt and innovate. Tools became more sophisticated, hunting techniques evolved, and shelters grew more elaborate. The resilience of Homo sapiens shone through, their adaptability allowing them to thrive despite the odds. But they weren't alone in this struggle. The Pleistocene epoch, lasting from 2.6 million to 11,700 years ago, was home to an array of creatures of immense size and power dominated the landscape. Woolly mammoths with their thick fur and huge tusks were the giants of the tundra. Giant ground sloths moved like living skyscrapers, their massive bodies covered in coarse hair. Saber-toothed cats prowled the grasslands, their jaws equipped with terrifyingly long incisors. The sheer scale of these animals both fascinated and intimidated early humans. These encounters weren't just physical, they were spiritual. Respect, fear, and fascination intertwined in the human response to these majestic beasts. Over time, these awe-inspiring creatures became part of human lore, immortalized in cave paintings and stories passed down through generations. They served as both a challenge and a teacher, shaping the course of human evolution and leaving an indelible mark on our collective imagination. And yet life went on. The cycle of seasons continued. The sun rose and set, casting its golden light on a world untouched by the worries of modern life. The vastness of the sky, the immensity of the glaciers, the dance of animals and plants, all these elements combined to create a world that was both harsh and beautiful. In this world, early humans persevered. They hunted, gathered, created, and dreamed. They were part of a grand tapestry woven through time, a tapestry that continues to this day. Their story is a testament to the tenacity of life, the adaptability of the human spirit, and the profound connection between humans and the natural world. In essence, life 300,000 years ago was a raw, unfiltered experience. It was life in its most primal form, played out against a backdrop of a world that was both magnificent and unforgiving. It was a world without the comforts of modern civilization, without the safety nets of modern society. A world where every sunrise was a victory and every sunset a gamble. It was a world where humans, with nothing but their wits, their courage, and their unyielding spirit, had to carve out their place. And in doing so, they laid the foundation for everything that followed, for every innovation, every invention, every achievement that has marked the course of human history. The story of early humans is not just a tale of survival, it's a story of triumph. It is a reminder of how far we've come and an inspiration for how much further we can go. It's a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity, a spirit forged in the fires of adversity and tempered by the challenges of a world that was truly wild. Yet amid this struggle, amidst the constant push and pull between humanity and the forces of nature, there were moments of wonder, moments that must have filled the early humans with a sense of awe and perhaps even joy. Imagine, if you will, a young girl standing on a high rock, her eyes wide with wonder as she watches a herd of elephants cross a vast plain, or a young boy lying on the soft earth, staring up at the Milky Way, its brilliance undimmed by light pollution. These weren't just experiences, they were formative, shaping the young minds in ways that echoed through their lives. Such moments fostered a deep connection with the natural world, a respect and reverence for the beauty and power of the great outdoors. This bond wasn't just a feeling, it was a driving force, shaping their worldview, influencing their art and dictating their survival strategies. After all, understanding the rhythms of nature, the habits of animals and the cycles of the seasons was crucial for their survival. It wasn't enough to fear the saber-toothed cat or respect the woolly mammoth. One had to understand them, anticipate their moves, respect their power, and above all, appreciate their place in the grand tapestry of life. Life 300,000 years ago wasn't just about struggle. It was about finding harmony in the struggle. It was about recognizing that survival depended not on dominating nature, but on living with it in a delicate balance. It was a lesson that early humans learned well, a lesson that has echoed through the ages, a lesson that we, their descendants, must continue to learn and read. In the end, the world of 300,000 years ago wasn't just a distant, almost mythical past. It was the crucible in which humanity was forged, the testing ground where our ancestors learned the lessons that allowed us to thrive. It was a world that, in its harshness and beauty, its challenges and wonders, was the birthplace of our species. And it's a legacy that continues to shape our world today. And with that ends our journey back in time. If you enjoyed this adventure into the past, do you not forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more thrilling expeditions into the annals of history. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.